Welcome everyone, we're going to delve into the world of Stoicism today. Stoicism is more than just a philosophy, it's a way of life that originated in ancient Greece, around the 3rd century BC. Founded by Zeno of Citium, it was popularized by the likes of Epictetus, Seneca, and the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius. Stoicism focuses on the development of self-control and fortitude as a means to overcome destructive emotions. It champions the belief that understanding the nature of our emotions and controlling our response to them fortifies our mental health. In today's fast-paced, anxiety-ridden world, Stoicism's tenets are more relevant than ever. It provides a roadmap to tranquility, resilience, and satisfaction, offering a way to stay steady amidst life's storms. Whether you're facing personal challenges or societal pressures, Stoicism equips you with the mental tools to navigate with grace and grit. So, are you ready to explore the 10 Stoic rules that can make you mentally unstoppable? Rule number 1. Understand what's within your control. In the grand chess game of life, it's vital to draw a clear line between the pawns you can move and those you can't. The weather, the traffic, the opinions of others, out of your hands. Your reactions, your attitude, your decisions, completely within your grasp. Understanding this distinction is like unlocking a secret door to mental peace. Why? Because you cease to waste energy on unchangeable factors, redirecting it instead to areas where you can make a real difference. You begin to cultivate a sense of serenity, even amidst chaos, knowing that you're doing all within your power to navigate the storm. Remember, focus on what you can change. And if you're finding this information valuable, don't forget to hit that like button. Moving on to rule number 2, don't worry about what others think. The cornerstone of mental strength is understanding that you are enough, just as you are. It's about realizing that your worth is not, and never will be, tied to what others think of you. It's about self-validation. When you start to cultivate this mindset, you'll find that it significantly reduces stress and anxiety. You're no longer tangled up in the exhausting endeavor of trying to please everyone around you. Instead, you're focusing on what truly matters: your goals, your values, your journey. Imagine the energy you could channel into your passions, your dreams, if you stopped worrying about meeting everyone else's expectations. The power you could harness when you focus on your own path, rather than the perceived judgments of those around you. Your self-worth is not dependent on others' opinions, remember that. Rule number 3, accept things as they are. Stoicism teaches us to confront reality head-on, to acknowledge and accept it, without trying to sugarcoat or deny it. This is not about resignation or defeat. Rather, it's a call to face the world as it is, not as we wish it to be. In life, there are things we can change and things we can't. Stoicism encourages us to focus our energy on what we can change and accept what we can't. This doesn't mean we don't strive for improvement or change, but it does mean that we don't let the things outside our control upset us. By practicing acceptance, we free ourselves from the burden of unmet expectations and the stress of trying to control the uncontrollable. It's like opening a window and letting fresh air into a stuffy room. It's a breath of calm in the midst of chaos. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. Rule number 4, live in the present. It's a simple phrase that carries a lot of weight. The Stoics believed that the key to contentment lies in the here and now. By focusing on the present, we can truly appreciate the beauty and the richness of life. It's about being mindful, being aware of our surroundings, our feelings, our thoughts. It's about being fully engaged in whatever we're doing, not letting our minds wander off to the uncertainties of the future or the regrets of the past. When we live in the present, we reduce anxiety, we increase our happiness, and we gain clarity. We realize that the future is simply a series of nows, and by making the most out of each moment, we're effectively shaping our future. Remember, anxiety and fear often come from living in the future, while regret and sorrow come from living in the past. The present moment is all we truly have. Moving forward to rule number 5, practice detachment. Picture a stoic, serene and at peace, a calm oasis amid life's storms. This tranquility is achieved through the practice of detachment. But what does detachment mean in the context of Stoicism? In simple terms, it's letting go. It's the conscious decision to not let material possessions and emotional turmoil tether us down. It's recognizing that the car, the house, the high-status job, these are not the essence of who we are. They are impermanent, and our attachment to them can cause unnecessary suffering. Likewise, emotional turmoil, anger, jealousy, anxiety, these too are transient states of being. By practicing detachment, we can observe these emotions without letting them control us. We can feel the anger, acknowledge it, and then let it go, returning to our peaceful state of mind. The beauty of detachment is that it leads to a profound sense of freedom. We become free from the chains of materialism and the turbulence of our emotions. Detachment leads to freedom. Rule number 6. Understand the nature of change. The very essence of life is change. Change is like the river that flows, never static, always in motion. It's the turning of the seasons, the ebb and flow of tides. It's as natural as the rhythm of your breathing. In our lives, change can take many forms. It can be as small as a shift in our daily routine or as significant as a life-altering event. Change brings about growth, evolution, and progress. It's the force that propels us forward, pushing us to adapt, to learn, to evolve. But change can also be challenging. It can bring uncertainty, discomfort, even pain. But it's through these challenges that we grow. By understanding that change is a natural part of life, we can better navigate the ups and downs, the twists and turns, the ebb and flow of our existence. Change is the only constant. Rule number 7, embrace adversity. Now you might be thinking, that sounds counterintuitive, right? Who wants to invite trouble into their lives? But let's dive a little deeper into the Stoic philosophy. Stoics believe that adversity is not just an unfortunate part of life, but a valuable one. It's through the trials and tribulations, the rough patches and the challenges that we truly grow and evolve. Imagine a tree weathering a storm. With each gust of wind it bends but doesn't break. Instead it becomes stronger, more resilient. This is the essence of Stoicism. When we face adversity head-on, we're not just surviving, we're thriving. We're developing resilience, patience, and strength. We're learning about our own capabilities and pushing our boundaries. So the next time life throws a curveball your way, remember this rule. Don't shy away from it, don't curse your luck, embrace it. Because adversity is an opportunity for growth. Rule number 8, practice moderation. In the grand tapestry of life, Stoicism teaches us the value of moderation. It's about finding the golden mean, that sweet spot between excess and deficiency. It's not about denying ourselves the pleasures and experiences life offers. Rather, it's about embracing them in a measured and mindful way. Think about it. Too much of anything, even something good, can lead to an imbalance. A cup of coffee can jumpstart your day, but 10 cups? That's a recipe for anxiety. Similarly, working hard is commendable, but workaholism can lead to burnout. Stoicism encourages us to be mindful of our actions and their consequences. It urges us to evaluate our needs versus our wants, to find satisfaction in what we have rather than constantly seeking more. It's about understanding that less can indeed be more. In the end, practicing moderation isn't just about self-restraint. It's about cultivating a balanced state of mind, a peaceful harmony within ourselves. Moderation is the key to balance. Rule number 9, reflect on your mortality. Perhaps a bit morbid, but the Stoics saw great value in this practice known as memento mori. It's not about dwelling on the inevitability of death with fear or dread, but rather, it's a gentle reminder of our finite time. This awareness, rather than being a source of despair, can be a profound motivation. When we truly understand that our time is limited, it can help us to appreciate life more deeply, to live more purposefully, and to focus on what truly matters. It can inspire us to let go of trivial worries, to forgive more readily, and to express love more freely. Remember, it's not about rushing through life with a sense of urgency, but rather about savoring each moment, knowing that it is precious and fleeting. Reflecting on our mortality can ultimately help us to live a richer, more meaningful life. Memento mori, remember you must die. And finally, rule number 10, cultivate virtue. In the grand tapestry of Stoicism, virtue holds a paramount place. It's not just about being good for the sake of goodness, but rather, it's about striving for excellence in character and actions. It's about cultivating the 4 cardinal virtues of Stoicism: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Wisdom, the clear-eyed understanding of the world around us and our place within it. Courage, not just the bravery in the face of danger, but the resolve to do what's right, even when it's difficult. Justice, the commitment to fairness, kindness, and respect for others. And temperance, the practice of self-restraint and moderation in all aspects of life. Cultivating these virtues is not a one-time act, but a lifelong commitment. It's about making small, consistent choices that align with these virtues, day by day, moment by moment. This is how we build a life of purpose, fulfillment, and tranquility. Virtue is the highest good. So there you have it, the 10 Stoic rules to become mentally unstoppable. Let's quickly recap. Understanding what's in your control, not worrying about what others think, accepting things as they are, living in the present, practicing detachment, understanding the nature of change, embracing adversity, practicing moderation, reflecting on your mortality, and cultivating virtue. Each rule, a beacon of wisdom, guides us towards maintaining our mental health, fostering resilience, and cultivating an unstoppable mindset. Incorporating these principles into our daily lives can significantly enhance our ability to navigate life's ups and downs. They can lead us to a more peaceful state of mind, one that is not easily swayed by external circumstances. They teach us how to turn obstacles into opportunities, how to stay grounded in the face of adversity, and how to cultivate virtues that enrich our lives. Thank you for joining us on this journey into Stoicism. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel for more insightful content. Stay strong and unstoppable.